Door came along with the fastest time of 20 minutes, 21 seconds. 14 seconds behind came McNeil and Hopkins in the Royal Navy Team Persia. Barbara Armstrong was fourth quickest, some 34 seconds off the pace, but moving closer by some 6 seconds to the rally leaders. The Keating-Condon duo are now running at a steady pace, quick enough to preserve their lead, slow enough to preserve their car, on a rally which has still to reach half distance. We caught up with Donny at the next fuel stop.
As one fella said to me after it, he said you wouldn't send a mountain goat down there.
Meanwhile, the rest of the field was still struggling round the picture rail. Fighting back, the Telegraph Skoda. Hall and Powell up 2 places to 10th. Up 3 places to 15th, the Renault Megane of novice driver Julian Rose from Stoke-on-Trent, who's assisted by the very experienced navigator Simon Rossiter. David Marion and Ken Powell continue to improve after a great run yesterday, and they're now 19th overall. Andy Bone and Nigel Wakeling are up 5 places to 26th. Leading the diesel class, 23rd overall, are Jeff Hilton and Alan Morris in their Citroën Saxo. Perhaps the most impressive and certainly the most consistent performance of the day came from the newlyweds and total novices, Adrian and Katie Bohr. Their drive is raising money for breast cancer care, and on the day, they moved up from 38th to 25th. The final test of the day was a tarmac hill climb around 50 miles short of Agadir. Andy Dorr came up quickly, completing a hat-trick by winning all 3 of the day's tests. The other MGZR of Shirley Greenway and Andrew Johnson was second quickest, nearly a minute slower, but there's no doubt that these MGs have the edge on the tarmac. Paul Carter and Jeff Deering were third, 1 second slower in the very basic Vauxhall Nova. In real trouble, the Classic Cup leading Saab.
Coming into 90 left a bit too quick and couldn't break down in time. I saw a road off going basically straight ahead over a bit of a bump, so I thought, oh, go for that as a slip road, and went for it, and there was a large gully in the way, and we popped into one side of that and out the other side and on its roof and on its wheels again.
Agadir, the route led eastwards and back inland towards the old caravan staging post of Ouzazat.
A single camel.
Oh, it's good fun and really enjoying it. Hard work but good fun.
And how was the car like on these twisty stages and back bits, is it?
It's not too bad. It doesn't like the rough stuff too much because the ground clear. And we managed to snap the sump garden too. Oh. But we have been airborne a few times. That's probably our own fault.
As long as that's on the stages, not through the air.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that was actually on the road.
And how are you enjoying the experience?
It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. We've just had a bit of a to-do.
With who?
We just broke the fuel line.
Oh.
The tank guard hit the fuel line and petrol everywhere, and had to run back and go and get the crew and everything.
Oh.
We fixed it. Fortunately, it wasn't in the middle of a desert otherwise, but it's been a real pain. But we've sorted it now, so, and it's hot.
Very hot.
Nice. Did you see the camels?
Yes, we saw camels.
At last, we've seen some camels, which is fantastic.
I think we'll see a few more.
Do you think? Wonderful.
There was only one test, and it was long. The average time around 30 minutes. And it was rough, too. Outsider and novice James Edwards was quickest in his Simon Brown prepared Ford Focus. 23 minutes and 44 seconds. Armstrong and Marlowe came next, 3 seconds down. In third, the rally leaders Donny Keating and Nick Condon, 24 seconds back. Winstanley and Hargreaves post their best time of the rally so far, 7th best. Thus far, they haven't laid a spanner on the very standard Honda HR-V.
النملة الكتة من دولة تجي لا كمل كمل نار أرسنال شوفنا كميكا الساعة صرصخ من كتير وقت تيس نتو كله لوكس هي كله ده لوكس صرصخ
And the route led further and further into the Sahara. But first, a visit to the Todra Gorge. A chance for a splash through the water to please the photographers. Little did the drivers realise that within 24 hours there'd be more water in this desert land than anyone could cope with. Test 17 was another rough one with scattered water-filled potholes. Barbara Armstrong and Alison Marlowe picked their way around the rocks and posted fastest time. The Navy boys came next, McNeil and Hopkins 17 seconds slower on a test which lasted well over 40 minutes on average. Leaders Keating and Condon came third with a cautious 34 minutes 35 seconds. The stage was a big test for the MGs. First, Andy Dorr punctured, costing him and Simon Sperry 4 minutes. Now the 6th place Greenway Johnson MG. Paul James and Graham Crowder hit trouble too.
Just got a bit out of shape and hit a massive rock on the right-hand side, mid-air, I think. And might thought you get a bit too much confidence, and things were going really well. We're doing a good time. We'd overtaken quite a few cars.